Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How about you?
Yes, I'm also well. I'm doing well. There's no complaining.
So still are you in your village?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
my native place where I will go.
Mhm. No, I have seen one of your video. You were moving somewhere. I think there was fair something. I think.
Okay, yeah. Some of time I go to the stadium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So nowadays I'm not going that place because that place is very far from my native place. So that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So how's your speaking journey going on, as well as how your classes, school? It is.
Yeah, everything is going on well, ma'am. There is no
Mm-hmm.
complaining, and yeah, because of having so many people, active people into this group,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can say everything is going well.
Okay. So
And
what
what
you have?
about you, ma'am?
Yeah, here is also everything absolutely fine and
Okay,
going smoothly.
sounds good.
Mhm. So, what you have recently cultivated in your new habit for improving
New,
yourself?
okay, new habit. You know what I inculcated? Uh, I just inculcated habit of reading. I know this is very boring thing for every learner, but even though I inculcate it, and I
Mhm.
consider it's very mandatory for every speaking learner. So that's why.
Right. Yes. Who knows value of reading? So they will be good in English very soon. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, ma'am. So, ma'am, I'm little curious to know about your beginnings habit. What have you inculcated recently?
Same reading and as well as movie. I love these days. I am very passionate to watching movies. So yeah, two
Okay.
things. Actually, reading is very tedious task. I don't like, but though I try to read at least 1 and 2 pages. I try to read.
Yeah, I think it's very imperative for the learners because whether you want or not doesn't matter. If you have that much curiosity and a
Mhm.
spark towards your communication, so you must do anything what you have requirement in your life, right?
Right, right. So yeah, actually, it was quite hard for me to start reading because I stopped reading earlier. It was too gap. I have completed my graduation. It's long, and after that, I started everything. So it was, I can say, it is too gap. That's why I first started reading Hindi, and then I switched in English. So yeah, this helps me a lot to start reading because
Yeah,
uh,
I'm the victim of your entire journey because I have been following your channel for a very long period of time, so I know everything.
yes, it's been, yeah, 1 year, 3 month is running. So I have one thing is common. I maintain my consistency. I never drop. Even one day I never drop. So that is also helps me a lot improving my English, and I do all part: reading, writing, listening, teaching. What I try to do.
Yeah, ma'am, I would say like this is the art of encouraging self, motivating self, right? I know reading part is very lengthy and very boring for every learner,
Right.
but if you know your prior, you must follow whether you want or not. It doesn't matter, right?
It's not
Oh,
need to read very lengthy book, like non-fiction book. Just start like a little story. I did same. I found my interesting book, kids story, and my kids syllabus. There is also plenty of stories, so I started from that, and I found that interesting because I could understand everything, whatever is there, what material is there, so I could understand everything. So I feel interesting to reading, and where we feel bored, there we do not understand, so we
yeah,
fall bored, like
major.
every word we have to go and search again, so that is literally boring, I can say.
major things, ma'am, did you mention? Because so many learners have taken a very high-fi, standard quality novel, and this
Right,
is not a piece of cake for every learners to complete out very soon, because
right,
one stories has, I think, 20 pages of ending. I
right.
think one story has a 20 page of, so it's very
Mhm.
tough for finishing out.
Yes.
I also initiative stage. I also took a lot of kids, books, English medium school book, and I used to read.
Mhm. The best like
Ah,
NCRT, if anyone is want to start their reading journey, so they can take NCRT books. That is very
mm,
helpful, and even we can get video as well from YouTube. If you go and search NCRT first standard, so you get everything. They explain proper what is this Hindi, so you can found good and helpful as well. So I did same, and yeah, it is helping me a lot to
yeah, you're
improving.
right, ma'am. Because in my place also NCIT book has been running to the kids every school. So yeah, this is
Okay,
a very good book, so because you are going to have the good explanations regarding
right.
any type of questions. So that's why I think
And
it's very
as
great.
well as they added all grammar. They added all grammar on it, so that is very helpful. Even it's if someone read NCRT books, so they no need to go and learn grammar separately. They can learn a grammar as well as new words, structure, everything by reading
Yeah,
NCRT. So it is
many
helpful.
times
Mm-hmm.
many time I got really surprised myself after watching you. Like whenever I saw you, ma'am, I start considering about. I always consider, like how ma'am, got to learn this language, because this language is a very toughest language, what I personally believe. And every people, after completing their graduations or MA and etc., even though they do not dare of learning this language, but you, without completing your entire study, even though you speak much better more than these people. So this is really a very inspirational, I would say, really.
Mean a lot to me. But hard work, I can say hard work always pay off. If we have burning desire for anything and we do work continuously, so yeah, not is anything I can say too much hard.
Yeah. And I would say one thing, you are a quite positive person, having the positive intention towards any kinds of skill into your life. It will really help you to get very soon outcome and result as well. Right.
Actually, to be honest, I don't have time to think negative things and carry baggage because I whenever I free, so I try to learn something related English. So we don't have time even much to talk other things, and yeah, so maybe that my habit helps me. It is helping me, and there are so many learner I have seen as well. They are working hard, and
Hmm.
yeah, they are improving day by day. Right.
Yeah. Personally, I believe like after crossing 1 year, even 2 years, you must be a very sufficient into this language, because the way you speak, it's a totally incredible, I would say. And many of housemaker has been gotten so many motivation from you nowadays. I discuss with many housemakers, and many of them, mention about you, like that ma'am is so speaking so well, really great.
Oh, thank you.